Hi guys, what's up? Welcome back to another video. What's up? Good morning. Ay, baba ko muna coffee ko. Yeah, this video is quite different from the other videos kasi, hindi naman ata. Parang the last couple of videos, puro mga Japan vids ko. Ina-upload ko kasi backlog nga. And yun yung parang last travel ko outside of America. And update guys, actually work from home ako this week kasi this past weekend ang dami nangyari, and one of the things that happened is my ice winter storm dito sa Austin, or not just Austin but whole America, except for Florida. and yeah, so ito parang nagme-melt na siya, but yan, may snow dyan sa baba this past weekend. I'll probably just show a picture or whatever. But covered yan ng snow the other day. Tapos hindi kami prepared masyado, di ba, sa mga ganito. And anong tawag dito? Slippery yung roads and stuff like that. And may ice pa nga dyan sa baba. I don't know if you guys can see. Dyan. May ice pa. Anyways, dito sa ano ko, ice yan sa balcony ko. Hindi ko lang buksan yung screen kasi sobrang lamig, like it's radiating cold. Ayun, it's one of the things na nangyari, and this is just a little update video kasi 2026 na, so things are looking up or somewhat. Sa mga nagpa-follow sa akin, I have a couple of things planned for the first half of 2026. Sa March, so February, pupunta tayo ng Houston because it's Ruel's sister's birthday. I think that's just a travel mainly for attend ng wedding. And I don't know if I can vlog there, but we'll see. And sa March, the beginning of March, I'm actually going to DC. Pupunta tayo ng DC kasi I don't know if I shared it with you guys, but I have hemophilia. It's a bleeding disorder, hemophilia B. Naselect ako ng National Bleeding Disorder Foundation, NBDF, to lobby sa mga people in Congress or legislators dun sa DC. So I'm gonna be there in the beginning of March, Cherry Blossom Season 2, and I kind of extended my stay. Sa specific conference, outside of specific conference, I'm gonna visit some friends too. So that's March, and then on April, I'm going out of the country. So ito, sure na talaga ito yung mga sinasabi ko. Pupunta ako ng Turkey with Kay, so I'll meet Kay over there. Mainit. I'll meet Kay over there. Tapos we'll spend like a good couple days, around 1 week and a half or something, then sa Turkey, and we'll explore the area. To be honest, wala yung Turkey sa places to visit ko. Not until I met Kay, and I didn't know how beautiful it was until I did research and stuff like that. But yeah, I'm looking forward to Turkey. And I don't know if you guys are familiar, but there's a place called Cappadocia, or people pronounce it differently. Like, you know, I'll show a picture over here, or here in Turkey too. Or Istanbul. But yeah, so excited ako. So Istanbul or Turkey, ilang beses siya parang na-feature sa mga favorite action movies ko pala. Taken, I think Taken 2 or Taken 3 was shot there. Several movies na parang mga spy action movies na napanood sa Turkey din. Istanbul is sinut. Yeah, and then sa July, for sure, going to Pinas. And within that, it's gonna be my long trip of the year kasi nga napaga. I'll explain why. So it's gonna be my long trip for this year, and I'm probably gonna be there sa Pinas mga 3 or 4 weeks. And on top of that, my other country din ako pupuntahan siguro. Kami ni Kay. Kay's going there too. So yeah, I'm pretty excited. Yeah, also, one more thing. There's another life update. So this didn't happen recently. So it's been like a year, or no, not a year, but several months in the making. And yeah, I just didn't share it with a lot of people, only the closest people around me. Yeah, I actually got into an MBA program And with God's help, with friends, and then a lot of hard work, I actually got in, and I'm so happy. And this is gonna be like a very big change with my life and my career, because it's a 2-year program, full-time program. And yeah, I got into UT Austin Macomb's Business School, and it's a top 15, top 20 program in the nation. So I'm so excited kasi mahirap nga makapasok. And yeah, it's still so surreal for me. And di ba sabi ko maraming nangyari this weekend? They actually had a preview weekend for 2 days this past weekend. Excuse me. Before the winter storm happened. And I'll show you guys some clips.
Really?
Your IDs give you some insights.
These things?
That's basically
So yun, yun yung nangyari. Medyo so surreal nga. So the preview weekend was like a showcase of what it's like to be a student sa UT Austin. Those people na nandun are a bunch of admitted students. It was quite surreal kasi andun na ako in like it's top university and stuff. And yeah, nakakatawa nga kasi I felt so small. I felt so small. Like there's so many people that don't look like me, and like a lot of these people are very type A's that I feel like they're type A's. There was this one recurring thought that happened in those like 2 days. Sabi ko, am I the only Filipino in the program? Because like usually hindi naman ako yung only Asian, but usually pag Asian, it's gonna be East Asian, it's gonna be like yung mga Chinese, yung mga Koreans, and Japanese, and other than that, like Indians, like South Asians. Parang sabi ko, am I the only Asian here? I mean, Filipino here. Tapos parang, so at the last bit of the weekend, preview weekend, they invited like alumni. And then one of them, kid you not, like one of them, I stared him right in the eye and I'm like, I can tell he's Filipino. Yung first name is a Western name, Lester, and then I'm not gonna say the last name, but yeah. So I was just like, this guy's Filipino. And then so when it was his time na mag-introduce sa sarili niya, it was like, oh, I'm Lester, and the way he spoke was very eloquent. A Filipino eloquent. So parang, ano ko, this is a Filipino. And then when he said, I actually came from the Philippines, and then so he was like, any Filipinos out there? And I was the only one like, ooh, only one in the crowd. Because everybody looked at me, and he was just like, oh, there you go. And then so, yeah, he gave, when he shared his experience, it made me feel so assured na, no matter how different you are, like, you're gonna be supported. And well, shout out to Lester, thank you. And yeah, hindi ko lang siya nakausap in person. Thing went down, parang umuwi na siya agad. And then so I had to go to the restroom too, and I was like looking for him. And then, cause like the weather was getting bad now. And then yeah, so that's gonna be my life for the next 2 years. And don't worry guys, I'm still gonna update you guys. And why is this such a big deal for me to share? Kasi this didn't happen overnight. This whole thing, for such a big moment in my life, like looking back, a lot of big moments in our life that we planned doesn't happen overnight. Like some people actually like get lucky. Luck plays a big part. Some people actually get lucky, and then dude, like a moment just like that changed their whole life, right? And I'm just saying like good stuff, right? I don't think people plan bad stuff for their life to happen, for it to happen in their life. Pero yun, parang it didn't happen overnight. And I had to show you guys something. Hold up. I'm gonna bring you guys real quick. Medyo sorry for the mess kasi nga I've been holed up in my apartment for like the whole weekend. So it's my room. So on the wall I have a bunch of vision boards, but on this side Like this is my vision board I always see. I always see every morning, right? And so these cards right here, I wrote them down 2021 when I actually some of them I actually wrote before like beginning of 2021, but some of them I wrote last part of 2020. I want to focus this card right here. I wrote this 2021. Go back to school for an IT degree, and then so in 2022 I changed it to another degree because I decided that I didn't want to be in the tech industry coding, right, or whatever. Anyways, look, this past weekend they gave us a bunch of freebies. We got a Yeti, Texas McCombs, and then like a tote bag or something. But yeah, I'm in a notebook, like a oh guys, it's like a Death Note notebook. But anyways, may story ako, ADHD. So I watch a lot of anime, right? Growing up, and even till this day. And then so I told you, like a lot of these people are type A's. They're probably very serious with life, or I don't know, like they're probably just like too, I don't know. Anyway, so I saw that notebook when I opened the gift bag and whatever, and then so this dude that I talked to for several events already, alam like kilala na kami, like he lives in Austin too, and he got in the program. But I'm sabi ko sa kanya, oh, this looks like Death Note, like the notebook from Death Note. I don't know guys if you guys watch anime, then I don't think hindi kayo makarelate. Kasi it's a black notebook. So Death Note is an anime about like a black like a notebook that came from sorry naman ako. It's like a notebook that came from the god of death, and it nahulog siya sa earth. Tapos the notebook that belonged to the god of death, when you write down a name, doon mamamatay. Like mamamatay kung sinong name, anyone, anywhere, right? So that's why it's called the Death Note. And then so the notebook looked like the Death Note. Tapos sabi ko sa kanya, you watch anime? This notebook looks like the Death Note. Tapos sabi niya, what's Death Note? Tapos parang sabi ko, shit. And then so I turned to another guy, and then he said same thing, same reaction. And in my head, and I'm like, damn, am I the only nerd here, like geek or whatever? So parang that's gonna be probably like a preview of the whole 2 years. But I'm not gonna try to hide it. Like if somebody asks what I'm into, I'll probably tell them like anime, workout, K-drama, traveling. Parang isa-sandwich ko na lang para relatable ako sa content. But anyway, so going back, yeah, it's very important to write down. Para sa akin, my takeaway is like it's very important to write down your goals. You have to be very specific. Unlike me, na parang hindi ako masyado specific. Like I was very specific at the beginning. Like I want an IT goal, IT degree, right? But I think I remember when I changed that, parang June of 2022. Parang when I started working at a tech company, parang sabi ko, I don't think I don't think whatever they're doing is right for me. So parang scratch ko, parang I want something bigger, right? And then so parang nilagay ko lang another degree. And in the corner of my eye, parang I always see that when I wake up. Not every day, but like when, like unavoidable lang siya. Like it's gonna be in the corner of my eye, and I know what's written on it. And somehow, some way, my life's direction like eventually shifted towards those goals that I've written down. One of those things I wrote there was read 2 books a month, right? Laughable, but I used to do it. There was a span of 6 months that I read 6 books. 6 books. It might not be two a month, but I actually finished 6 books in 6 months, which is for me is a big feat. Like for someone like me, right? That I consume a lot of media. Yeah, now like I finish like 1 book every 2 months, and so yun, parang that's just a testament of how important to write down, how important it is to write down your goals. And then no matter how long it'll take, yeah, if you really want to put pressure on yourself, like write down like a specific month, a specific time that you're planning to finish that specific goal. Pero yun, and it wasn't overnight. It was 4 years in the making. 5 years actually, 2026 na ngayon. So I was just like, floating it the back of my head, researching, taking my time, what is really for me, what I want to achieve in life, like what do I want to achieve out of this goal, like out of this degree. So yun, parang last year, one of my best friends, Cody, he applied sa Macombs, right? And he applied to another degree. He kind of like coaxed me, like, hey, weren't you planning on an MBA? What do you think? Like, just file an application. So, boom, right then and there, it was like a big push sa kanya, coming from him. And then so he helped me with the applications, like, make it more like make my story more convincing, cohesive. So when I filed it, parang there was like 2 more months or 3 months. August ang deadline, I think. Oh no, October. The deadline was October, and I'll find out the results December the 15th. And so I had a vacation. So a lot of people don't do anything between those months. I was lucky that I went to Japan in the month of November, parang whole month of November. And then so it kind of took that time na parang mag-ruminate about like, am I gonna get in? Right? So hindi masyadong nag-take over sa mind ko, so I wasn't very anxious while waiting. I remember the night of, I was talking to Kay about it, and then so I would just like tell Kay from time to time na, oh babe, what if hindi ako matanggap, parang ganun. And then she does great of like assuring me na it's gonna be okay, it's gonna work out. If it's for me, it's for me, And then so so they usually release so December 15th is when they release the results. So the night of December 14th, hindi ako nakatulog, like legit, like all of the anxiety that I like, or the thoughts that I pushed back, parang it came flooding that night out. Tapos parang sabi ko, shit, like di ako makatulog. And I was trying my best to pretend na parang it didn't matter, but it did. And it did. And then, so I woke up like 6 or 7. And then they start calling. They actually call people that get in round 1. Because I was a round 1 applicant. There are 4 rounds. But yeah, round 1 is very crucial. And then so 9 o'clock. They start calling at 9 a.m. in the morning, right? And then Kay called me around 9:50. And then so we had a conversation. I'm like, hey, they haven't called me yet. That's parang, I was still in bed. I was literally in bed. And I'm like, if the clock strikes 10, I'll accept it na hindi na ako nakapasok. And then so it was 10:05, and I'm like, yeah, I don't think I got it. And then so I kind of like accepted it na parang hindi na ako nakapasok. Hindi ako nag-mourn, pero accept na ako na hindi ako nakapasok. And then so Kay was like, oh, that's okay, it's probably not for you. And then so I prayed, and then so that kind of like got out of my mind na. So I went to the gym, and then so I was at the gym, and then somebody was calling me, and then so it wasn't going through because again it was do not disturb. And then somehow like I just checked my missed calls. I'm like, oh, messages, and then missed calls, and then oh wow, somebody tried to call me at 512 area code, UT Austin caller ID, and I'm like, no, wait, what? And then so I was at the gym, right? And then so I was trying to call them back like immediately when I saw it, and then yeah, this lady was like, hey, like this was around like 11 in the morning. I was at the gym, and then she was like, hey, I was just trying to call, is this Nestor, blah blah blah, like I just wanted to inform you the good news, like congratulations, you're admitted to the Macombs MBA program here at UT Austin. And I was just like bawling my ass out. Like I couldn't, like I was like, oh my god. I was like, the people at the gym were like staring at me. There's this guy. I was like, are you okay, dude? I was like, yeah. And I was like, okay. And then so I was like crying. And then yeah, it was just so surreal. Like again, like I truly believe like it was for me. I believe like I think God was like telling me like, yo, I don't think God would say yo, but yeah, God was like, yeah, like this is gonna be your next chapter in your life. Since you feel like you're lost or like you need another direction, and this is your new chapter in your life. And then so that was it. Like I was just like, okay, this is a very expensive program. And then so the lady was like, okay, like you're gonna get an email regarding more details about your admittance. If any scholarship comes through, like you'll be on there too. And then so I have no expectations that I was gonna get scholarships. And then so when I got the email in the afternoon, like I didn't expect it at all. And when I saw it, I'm like, holy crap, I got a scholarship. And I'm so ecstatic. I am beyond blessed by measure. Yeah, and that is like the story of how I got admitted. And yeah, to end this video, parang sobrang tagal na, like, because I can talk. I was originally planning on making this like a travel vlog kind of thing, so I think I'm gonna have to like pivot into something more like my life now, because I won't be probably traveling as much. I'll still travel, but I'll still take you guys, but probably just gonna update you guys what my life in August as a student, as an MBA student in America and whatever or whatnot. Originally, I actually made this video just to update you, my family. But if you are not my family or friends watching, so that's probably like a preview of what's my Nestor channel is gonna be like. And yeah, and I'll end the video now kasi nga natatae na ako and I'll have to work out soon. But yeah, hope you guys, if you are in America, hope you guys stay warm and take care, and don't forget to take care of someone. Bye bye.